So we got to talk. Ladies and gents, pull up your chairs, grab your headphones, turn up your speakers, grab your snacks, grab your drinks. We got to talk. What I'm going to say in this video is very speculative. It's very unconfirmed because I'm not going to share any of the documents that I've been sent. I'm not going to share any of the traffic on the messages that are going back and forth. But I'm going to talk about it in this video. And I'm sure many of you have an idea as to what's going on with the recent Verizon activity. Unprecedented activity at that. We have never seen, or I have never seen, some of the moves that Verizon has recently made. Now, I know some have told me that in the past, like during some of the iPhone days when they first got the iPhone on board, they ran some of these deals, but that was like a long time ago. So recently, these are some of the deals that Verizon has put out. Right? There's big loyalty discounts going out, still going out. Some are 10, some are 25, depending on the length of the account. I'm not 100% sure on that because it seems to be different, but Verizon is working that through the system. So some of those text messages are going to go out more and more and more over the coming days and weeks. So that's one. Two, we very recently got a promotional line discount, a cheaper rate for single line customers. That was added on to the online tool. That was a online only deal. Some of you saw it, some of you didn't see it. So it's still debatable. Was it a zip code only deal or a regional deal? We don't know. My speculation is it was a test. They're testing. They're in trouble. Verizon is in trouble. Now, I'm not saying they're going bankrupt. I'm not saying the company's falling apart. They're going to have another bad quarter. Q2 is going to be very similar to what we saw in the first quarter. And it's happening on the consumer side. Now, I don't know the exact numbers. I don't know the churn rate just yet, but we will know soon. The quarter's almost over. There's not much to go. But the recent activity should let you know they're in trouble. I'm seeing messages going out from sales directors that are asking the team for help and ideas as to how to stop the bleeding. Save the customer, quote unquote. Save the customer is the terminology that's being used. That tells me they're bleeding customers. Now, I've been in sales for a while. And, well, I was in sales for a while. I'm not anymore, but I used to run a Radio Shack for some of you that are familiar. And I've been in that environment. And it's a lot of pressure. But me being a store manager trained, I was in training for a district manager position before Radio Shack went under. You always have a plan of action. And in this case, I think Verizon has already initiated the plan of action, which is a plan B or C. Now they're scrambling. Now they're looking at ideas, pretty much anything to stop the bleeding. Verizon is a big and smart company. They should be running statistics. And they should know where they're out of touch. Is it pricing? I would say yes. But if that's the answer, Verizon should already know that it's price. So they should be okay with the volume of customers that are leaving because they set themselves up for it. They said they are a premium customer, no longer chasing unprofitable growth. What did they think was going to happen? They thought everybody was going to stick around? No. People are going to leave, and people are going to, if they continue on this path, there is no any deal so far recently that they've put out. There was no national campaign behind it. So Nobody's going to know other than, you guys on the channel and a few new people that tune in. They're going to know about it. But other than that, at a national scale, nobody was aware that Verizon was doing $15 off of single lines. Nobody knew about it. In fact, it may already be gone. It was a very limited time offer. I don't see it anymore on the online tool. So there's a disconnect at Verizon, and it's more apparent each and every day as I get these messages. I send in, hey, this is what's going on. Oh no, we got bigger issues to deal with right now. We're in a big hands-on call right now, meeting. And I'm like, what? And it's like, yeah, customers are leaving. And I don't think Verizon wants to fully realize that it may be the pricing. If you look at the pricing, Verizon currently, as it stands, is still the most expensive. Now, I know the ARPU for AT&T says different, but if you switch to Verizon from AT&T now, if you compare Elite to Get More, as it stands today, Verizon's more expensive. And T-Mobile is by far the best value. You can get 20% off, third line free. So here's what I'm thinking, and this is my take on it. Of course, I will keep you guys informed and updated over these coming weeks as I get more info. But this is what I think. The consumer now is in a bad position. Everything's going up. And I know we've talked about this before, but it's getting worse. Gas is going up. Other stuff is going up too. And it's accelerating. People are driving less. You can see it. The traffic is down big time. So they're looking to cut bills. And right now is not a great time to be the most expensive. So if T-Mobile can come in and cut rates, and it's a comparable, good enough network, the consumer is starting to take it. Even some of the middle class consumers and higher class consumers are being priced out because of the inflation. So now some of them are slowly but surely shifting over to T-Mobile and some to AT&T for the lower price. AT&T has discounts too, much easier to obtain versus what Verizon has. Verizon, you got to send in documents left and right. With AT&T, you go in, you show your badge or whatnot. They just give it to you right then and there on the spot. And it's usually more of a discount versus Verizon. So that's what I'm thinking. As long as it's a comparable, good enough network, which T-Mobile now has. T-Mobile now has a good enough network. And let's not be silly. Let's not kid ourselves. Verizon still has the best network, the largest network, by a long shot. Until T-Mobile can fully match the square miles of network that Verizon has laid over the years, Verizon will still have the better network. But is the premium still worth it? Are the diminishing returns officially here? The consumer is taking T-Mobile more and more and more each day. And they're pulling from AT&T too. They can still present you with a cheaper deal even versus AT&T in some cases. I'm not going to, I mean, this is honest here. This is an honest video. Probably more lengthier than I wanted it to be. But I myself have 3 free lines stacked on top of a 20% off insider discount, plus the home internet discount, plus the free phones. There is not one offer as it stands that Verizon and AT&T can make today, even with discounts, that can beat what T-Mobile's offering. And it's working. I know some of you guys are saying, oh, well, T-Mobile is coming in too low. They need more money for the network. They need more money for this. Eventually, if Verizon and AT&T start losing enough share, if you have nothing, you can't get nothing. You know, the less customers that they have paying their prices, and those customers are paying T-Mobile prices, they're going to have less money overall anyway, because they're losing customers. They're losing share. Now, has it gotten to that point yet to where it's that significant? No. But Verizon is on alert. They are alarmed. They are aware. They can see the competitive pressure increasing. In Q1, they lost 294,000 customers. There was an offset, so they only reported losing 35,000. They're alarmed that that can happen again in the second quarter. I think it can. I know some of you think it can. I drive by 2 Verizon locations every day going from work to the house. Empty. They are empty every single time that I drive by. T-Mobile, packed. Packed. Last week, I went to the T-Mobile store to try to get some transactions done. Couldn't even get it done. Was in line. Too many people in there. Not enough sales reps. And there was already like 8 of them. So the economy is shifting. The consumer is shifting. And they're choosing T-Mobile. And in some cases, AT&T too. But Verizon is not looking good right now. And that's where I'll end the video. Let me know what your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what you've seen. Let me know if you're leaving. Let me know if you left. Let me know if you switched to T-Mobile or AT&T. Let us know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel. Follow my social media outlets for more updates and interactions. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.